Good afternoon. Welcome to the FXReturn.com Market Quickview Currency Report for Friday, November 7, 2008. It's a little past 1600 GMT, 11 a.m. on the East Coast, and we've digested all the data for the week. Non-farm payrolls was the last one, and it's been a pretty wild week, but we are, right within our ranges. You can see the euro trading in the background at 2784. The next support is at 2760. Then we have our lows that you can see on the screen at 2333, and then the bottom of the trend channel at 2100. To the top side, we've got 2930 and 3341. Let's take a look at the chart. This is the daily chart. We had our waves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we had our ABC correction, and we just don't know if C is over, or if this was, wave 3 of the down wave, as Elliott wave calls it, and this is 4, and there's either one more push down or it's completed. What I look at is the fact that we have broken this trend channel. So that leads me to believe that we may be, in fact, that this bottom may hold, and 37.43 would be the first retracement target. This is against the downtrend, so I would like to see some movements above 30.80. So that's a key level. So right now I'm just sort of neutral in here. Above 30.80, I think there's good room to 37.43. To the downside, breaks at 23.28, pushing down, I think go to 2100. Let's look at the pound. The pound is I cannot calculate. We're both in a downtrend, as you can see. I can't calculate the pound yet because that's my same line that I need to break. And I've got that showing up around 61.80 right now. When you look, I've got to break this. If that breaks, then I can put my Fibonacci numbers in and measure the potential retracement like we did in the euro here. When we look at euro yen, we have broken that same line. And it's using the old retouch of this trend line as support right now. Very big level, 23.50 on the downside. Has been holding 23.52. Next big resistance is 28.10, then 31.80, that first retracement level. So let's look at the three main currencies. You see, I can't do anything much with the pound right now. It's still in a downtrend, and I really don't want to sell down here, but I also don't want to buy till we get above 61.80. The euro just got to get above 30.80 to look at it, and the euro yen, you could almost think about buying it. If we can break up through 28.10, it looks like 35.12, because this would be like some type of correction that would push. Because we've broken this line, we haven't broken the pound, we have in the euro. So I expect the euro and euro yen to do that. This is the weekly chart of dollar Swiss. We've been moving good, and this was my line, like after some type of corrective move down. This is where we may be in the other charts, because when we break this purple line, that's what I'm looking to do. Then measure my way up. Look at the euro yen daily. Same thing. Broke that line. Little retrace. MACD looked the same. So you got 1951 in the Swiss franc. Don't know if we're going to get it. Don't know. We're at the moving average. We're at a lot of resistance here, and we're going to have to see if the Swiss franc is able to follow through. It's been moving a little opposite. You can see it had retraced. There's a bigger picture on the dailies. We're above the 61% level, and it's hanging right here. But if it cannot get momentum, then that'll be it. But breaks at 18.10, I think you can look for the breaks at 18.16. I do think will push this 119.51 onto those other levels. We'll have to see. If not, and euro starts picking up steam and the pound retraces, I don't see how the Swiss franc's going to be able to hold up, continue up. We've got dollar yen. This is the weekly in dollar yen. It shot for 50 this week, couldn't get it. 180, pulled back. We're at 97.92 right now. Indicators don't look very strong, but if we can get back up through this 90.50, then I think you got 180 as it would follow euro yen. You see there? And Canadian dollar is moving very similar to the Swiss franc. You can see Swissy got up on the weekly chart almost to 50%. Canadian dollar got all the way up on that shot to 130 through the 61%, and now using this 15.59, 50% retracement as support. These are big lines right here. If I draw a line like that and we eventually come back through, that's very bearish for dollar Canadian. That would be the same line that would contain this in the dollar Swiss. So that's the outlook for today. You got the euro 27.84. I got to go above 30.80 to buy it. To the downside, breaks at a lows, you can look at 2100. Pound Can't even begin to measure the retracement. We're in a big downtrend. No need to speculate down here. It gets above 61.80. I can start to measure a level, and it's coming up around 7,500. To the downside, I got to look below 5,500. Square down to 51. Euro yen 25.15. It moves with the Dow. If we can get above 28.16, I think we're looking at 35.12. To the downside, movements below 2100 are going to push much lower levels. Swissy 18.16, key level there. We'll have to see what happens. Dollar yen is that 98.50. Got to get above it. And without it, 95.50 area would be the next support. And dollar Canadian, you can see we had a lot of levels to get back through. 21.52 using 15.59 as support. So this has been our report for Friday, November the 7th. Wild week. You're against the trend in the majors. They trade versus the dollar. So it's never a great idea to trade versus the trend. At least let it break the intermediate trend and then maybe try and take a retracement wave. And we've had good analysis for the dollar Swiss all the way across from the tops in the euro at 60.37 down. I got old stuff, the bottoms at Swiss under parity. Good stuff from FX Return. This is all courtesy to you, our research as a member of our LP trading signals team or our TON auto trading software. So go to FX Return, sign up for a free membership, and be sure to check the website Sunday night for our TON Trade on News weekly calendar events for the coming week. Thanks a lot for following along with me today for Friday, November 7th. I hope you had a great week trading. Our TON did great this week, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.